All right, so I'm back. But it's not really me. It's about you guys. The thing is, are you living your life on purpose? Um, Most of the time, right? We're trying to figure out ways to enjoy life, and we're trying to figure out ways to accomplish really big things so we can impact the world. And what I mean a lot of the time is we're really trying to focus on ourselves, family, and then we're trying to focus on social life and finances and things of that nature later. And the goal of this talk was, I believe it was maybe a few days ago, where I was thinking about sports and the role of sports and how they play a vital role in my life. I'm not a person that really pay attention to sports. Honestly, I like to watch sports, but it's like on my own time, and and that's just the way that I kind of pictured it for quite some time. But it seemed like everyone else really enjoyed watching sports that I was around. Just because the entertainment and who's winning and your favorite players and things like that. So I'm trying to put the two together. Are you really living your life on purpose? And how does sports really can help you understand how that relates to your life? And so I'm just going to go with football and American football for those who are watching that are not in the United States. So I'm going to go American football and think of your life, and think of you as being the quarterback, which is obvious, right? Um, you have the quarterback who controls the line. You have the the line that defends you. You have the tight end, running back. These are the players that are in your life to help take advantage of short term goals. You have the wide receivers that are main purpose is to tackle short-term goals as well as long-term goals, depending on how you set up the strategy. And and on the flip side of that, right, you have the defense who were basically trying to prevent you from accomplishing those things. So the defense would be basically your critics, things that you didn't learn in life is another piece of a defense where they're constantly not allowing you to progress as fast as you want. And so you have, the defensive linemen, the linebackers, free safeties, keep you from long-term retirement. Shout out to um, a business partner. As I will say, a person I work with, in uh, con- leveraging the system in the financial retirement realm. Denise Cunningham, financial planner, and she helps successful people, reach success in financial retirement. So the thing is, um, are you able to understand how the are you able to understand how sports in living your life on purpose blend together? So, the first and foremost is who controls the offense, which is the quarterback. Who controls the defense, which is the middle linebacker. You also have to understand that the middle linebacker and the quarterback is you. You're the same person. It's kind of like you're blocking yourself from success because you are afraid of doing X, Y, and Z. So it's kind of that's what I'm trying to say. So you're attacking yourself by not allowing you to succeed as fast as you want because you're not certain of the outcome. I think I can't remember where I've heard this from, but it's really good to understand that you just need to take advantage of an opportunity by understanding. I think it's the 70-30 rule, 60-40 rule, where you understand 60 to 70% of the the advantage of having a particular resource, or having to do a particular business with partnership, and the 40% or the 30 to 40% of what you don't understand. Yes, that is a huge piece of uncertainty, but uh, the what is it called, opportunity cost should outweigh that. So anyway, the main goal was, how does sports relate to your life? Are you living your life on purpose? So what I was thinking was, number one, you control the offense and you control the defense. The only person that's standing in the way is you. The other thing is, you need to understand, most people operate as the quarterback, and they operate, to me and personally, as either the tight end, the running backs, or the wide receivers that do the 5 yards, receptions. They're constantly focused on, how do I get to the next 3 yards, the next 4 yards, the next 5 yards. But they do this so often that they don't understand how to take advantage of the long term when it's available. So how do I take advantage of this wide receiver that's going to make this great 20, 30 yard catch at this particular time? And I need to plan now, in understanding that sometimes I'm going to have that opportunity and I need to take advantage of it now. So the thing is, you are in the way of not understanding those different roles. And so when you flip to the defensive side, right, you need to have a great defense. You have to have a way to protect, attack what you believe that is not going to make you progress in your career or finances, things like that. So you got to be the person that's in control to knock off taxes over here, or reduce expenses over here, or create a budget that like a defensive line, creating a budget, because you're just attacking all the little small expenses that you're constantly frivolously giving away. So think of your life as a game of football, and you're constantly going back and forth between you controlling the defense, you controlling the offense, and what should you do to continue to be productive, continue to get you from point A to point B. And it's always a competition in the realm of you competing against yourself. You're not really competing against everybody else, because everybody else is doing their own thing. So you need to obviously watch what they're doing, but you're competing against yourself. Now, the last piece I would add to this is, you need to understand that it's not all the decisions that are being made on the offense and the defense, right? Because you're the quarterback and the line, the middle back, who controls both sides. All of those decisions don't come from just you. You have a ton of coaches. You have the coach of the team, who has handpicked you to control the offense, or has handpicked you to control the defense at particular times, right? So you have mentors. The coach is like the mentor. You need multiple coaches. You need a offensive coach. You need a defensive coach. You need the coach of the team. So you need mentors that are strategists. You need mentors that are investors. You need mentors that knows entrepreneurship. You need multiple mentors. Tai Lopez says, I think it's Take War with a multitude of counselors. I think that's what it's called. My own mentor, he's a strategist. This man has focus in building strategies. So I learned from him to try to build strategies, but it takes a lot of energy to understand a strategy when you're trying to create that next step and how much energy it really takes to try to create the next step correctly. So, um, again, you have to live your life on purpose. You also have to um, treat life as a game because you're in the game. You're in the jungle. That's what Tony Robbins said. You're in the jungle, so understand the jungle. And when you're in a jungle, you want to have the best people with you in the jungle, right? You want to have people that know how to cut down all the weeds and things that are in front of you. You would like to have someone that's in the jungle. I can't remember who I heard this from. Oh, heard this one from Ty. You don't want to have a person. You don't want to be in a jungle and realize you're going the wrong way too late, right? You want to have someone that can, like, figure out the tallest tree that's in the jungle, climb it, and then take a scope and figure out that going in the direction you guys are going, you're getting close to water, where going, and then you can create you a boat and sail away from the island, something like that, or build some signals or whatever so you can be saved, or you're going deeper in the jungle without no potential way of finding people to help you. So you got to figure out. I got a person over here that knows how to chop through the jungles and get us where we need to go. I got a person over here that can climb up and see kind of far out. I got a person over here that medical representative that can help us with any type of illness. So it's always a game. It's always a tit for tat, and that's how I started to look at football. So now I kind of pay attention to football far more. I still enjoy the game of football and basketball, things like that. I enjoy watching them here and there, but I'm just not so focused on like the entertainment piece of it. Really sitting back and just that's a great game. I really am now trying to focus on how does the game of football apply to my life, and how do I take advantage of being the quarterback when I'm talking about offense. How do I take advantage of being a quarterback and controlling how all these other entities that are supposed to help us score add value to the team, add value to the fans that are paying us, or the company that you work for. How do you take advantage of it? And then on the flip side, being defensive, right? How are you tackling these things that are constantly burning expenses out of your pocket? You're constantly wasting money. You're constantly not being able to save those things. You're constantly, not moving up the chain of your company. Those are the things you need to focus on. And so you have to do it step by step. You can't do it all at one time. Hopefully you're able to do it all within a year or 6 months or 3 months, whatever the case may be. Hopefully it doesn't take you a lifetime to develop this understanding. So live life on purpose. Treat it as a game. My focus is football. What is your focus? And make things happen. Be successful out there. Teach other people. And if you already figured this out, teach other people. And that's what we're trying to do here. Talk to you guys later.